Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve their dreams, while others, despite their best efforts, remain stuck in a cycle of unmet goals? It's a question that plagues many, and the answer, surprisingly, lies not in talent or luck, but in a subtle yet profound difference in approach. Imagine Sarah, an aspiring writer. She'd meticulously outlined her novel, crafted compelling characters, and even scheduled dedicated writing time each day. Yet, week after week, her word count barely budged, and frustration mounted with every blank page. Sarah, like so many of us, was caught in the trap of intention-behavior gap. This psychological phenomenon describes the disconnect between our good intentions and our actual actions, a common hurdle that derails even the most motivated individuals. Her goal, while noble, lacked a crucial element: a clear, concrete plan for execution that accounted for the inevitable obstacles. She wanted to write, but hadn't fully grappled with the specific small steps required to overcome daily resistance. Now consider Mark, an artist with an equally ambitious vision. He also wanted to create a masterpiece, but his approach was subtly different. Mark understood that grand aspirations are built on tiny, consistent victories. Instead of focusing on the finished artwork, Mark committed to painting for just 15 minutes every morning, regardless of his mood or inspiration. He didn't aim for perfection, he aimed for presence and consistency. This small daily ritual became his unwavering anchor. This isn't about willpower, which is a finite resource. It's about designing an environment and a system that makes progress almost inevitable. Mark didn't rely on bursts of motivation. He built a habit, a pathway that became easier to follow than to deviate from. The scientific truth here is elegant. Our brains are wired for efficiency. When we create clear, repeatable actions, what psychologists call implementation intentions, we essentially pre-program our minds for success, reducing the mental effort required to start. Sarah, conversely, was constantly redeciding, remotivating, and re-evaluating, draining her cognitive energy before she even began. Her initial intention was strong, but her method for translating it into action was weak. This is where most people falter. The key difference wasn't the size of their dreams, but the size and specificity of their first step. Mark understood that momentum isn't found, it's created, one small, almost insignificant action at a time. He lowered the barrier to entry for his own goal. So how do we bridge this gap between wishing and doing? By breaking down our grand ambitions into atomic habits. Don't aim to write a novel, aim to write one sentence after coffee. Don't plan to get fit, plan to walk around the block after dinner. These tiny, non-negotiable actions build psychological proof that you are indeed capable, which then fuels further motivation. It's a virtuous cycle where consistent small wins compound into extraordinary achievements over time. The secret to succeeding where others fail isn't in striving harder, but in starting smaller and more consistently. Embrace the power of the incremental and watch as your deepest aspirations transform from distant dreams into tangible realities.